Greetings fellas, welcome back to another video. Today I'm playing a 1000 League Crack. I just decided to completely skip the main unit because it's just kinda boring. Yeah, I'm playing Germany, and the path I'm gonna be doing is the Himmler Aryan Empire path. I have actually tried to do this path before, but I just got very annoyed and I just basically rage quit it. That was quite a while ago though, so maybe this time I'll actually do this. Look at Hitler, he looks a bit weird, probably because he's gonna die soon. Wait, hold on a minute, what is this party's name? Now, the reason that they failed like the previous times to get Himmler is because, he's just like really difficult to play if you get a Civil War as Germany. However, you can actually avoid the Civil War as Germany, and how we will do that? Well, by going down, well, completely this first focus, then immediately focusing on internal politics, and then, while Hitler is still alive, picking Himmler to be his successor, and after that, he maybe maybe the Civil War will be avoided, hopefully. Oh yeah, I have like some sphere of influence mechanic thing. I'm not really gonna focus on that right now. I'm just gonna try to get some decisions which gives me more of just support for Himmler. Alright, I for some reason started off with making no equipment at all. That's a bit annoying, but I guess I can still build some more at least. I have a good amount of factories. Hey, what is this? Biochemical laboratory? Yeah, you know what, if I don't have that, then I will for sure get that. Okay, so apparently the devs for TWR actually just have like a bunch of software special projects done. Okay, nice. I quite like that. I haven't seen anyone do that yet somehow. Oh yeah, for some reason I don't immediately start doing the atomic bomb research, so that's a bit annoying. But whatever, I can just do it immediately, and it's 90% in progress. So I guess I did will research quite nicely. Well, not nicely, but fast. But that's also pretty nicely. So basically, there's like some power struggle thing going on right now, and well, I would click this, but in order for me to get Himmler as a leader, I need to make sure that Hitler's distrust is low, so that he would actually pick Himmler. And if I pick any of these fellas, then their influence will grow, but they also get some buffs, so I think I'll just get maybe, I know, I'll just pick some guy. Whatever I pick does matter, as long as I get the successor. Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead. I forgot I was supposed to remain in this whole civil war. Yeah, I'm supporting this Iran because this Iran is they have constitution in their name, and EU. It's constitutional EU. Okay, US, why did you send Marines into Iran? There's like no rivers here. There's no water. It's a desert. This was stupidly easy. I just defeated every single one of them. Oh, and I got a nuke. Finally. Oh look, I did a nuclear test in Moscow, obviously, because well, this land is probably okay. Well, this land is inhabited a little bit, but probably not a lot. And also, oh my god, okay, the effective total manpower is yeah, it's not good. Oof, I'm not sure who to support in this war. I mean, at the one side is Belgium, so they're allied with the Western world, and the other one is Congo, which is left-wing populist. Oh wait, I can't even enter into conflict. God damn it, that's sad. For whatever reason, Britain gets an atomic bomb right after I get an atomic bomb. I'm not sure how they do that. Maybe they steal some of my stuff, which is yeah, they probably steal some of my stuff. That seems pretty reasonable. Ah, the good old times of Fanta. Plus 40% monthly population? Okay, that is a lot. I wonder how that is achieved. Hey, I just heard that constitution is yucky. Why are we now getting our own constitution? Good news. I got the first man to space. The bad news, the man is now dead. I mean, we did accomplish what we wanted to do. The whole getting the dudes back down is it might as well just be optional over here. I only just now made everyone a part of the NSDAP. Wow, the Volvo joined that like 7 years ago. That took a while. Wow. Friendship treaty? You know what? Sure, because I kind of want France to live, because I know that France will at some point have like a civil war, and no, they also France kind of like my Oh, I also will get some resource rights. Okay, yes, accept the terms. Come on, Hitler, don't die yet. I'm just about to get a successor to you. Yeah, yeah, France, I am just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna intervene you real quick, hold on. Okay, well, I cleared out the French and the French mainland, and they're just stuck in Africa now. Hopefully there's gonna be like some white peace still thing, because, this was like extremely easy. Greetings, so I think if me recording this part of the Germany is demilitarized for some reason. I sure hope the Civil War doesn't kick off. Okay, so Hitler just died, but I didn't have an option to choose a successor. Maybe I get an option soon. Okay, so I noted in this like tree, you can avoid a civil war, but you only have like a 15% chance of avoiding it. So if this just fails, then I will just restart and try to get a successor somehow. Okay, so now I got Himmler in power, but that doesn't mean stuff is stable yet. I still need to make sure that this thing is, I still just need to disarm the Wehrmacht, and after that I think I'll be finished, hopefully, maybe. Okay, and I think I wasn't successful. Yep, point of no return. Yep, I'm just gonna restart. Oh yeah, so this time, Norway kinda just revolted away from my side, and I don't like that. So Norway, it's time for you to meet your fate. Special military operation in Norway. That kind of reminds me of something. Come on, guys, 3 days to Oslo. For a second, I thought that this said Serbia declares greatest Syria. Oh, order restored in Norway? Wait, what did they... Oh, okay, I just need to make sure that Norway is 90% towards capitulation. Pretty sure the last time I played this, Norway was supposed to completely capitulate. Wait, hold on a minute. Minus 25% production cost for IFVs and APCs. Oh, that is... I need to get it. I will be using a lot of IFVs and APCs. Wow. Come on, fellas, time to support our Central Asian Aryans. Why is the Soviet Socialist Republic fighting the Socialist Republic when there's some ultra-nationalist guys right next to each other? Well, not right next to it. Leftist infighting goes crazy. Damn it, this time I wasn't able to go into space. And that's a lot of political power lost, oh god. I saw Iraq change ideologies like 3 times already. Are you gonna... Previously they were the gold screen, now they're buff. Come on, choose an ideology to stick to. Here we go. Okay, now apparently the Hitler successor decisions only pop up in the decisions, and it's not event, so I need to appoint Mr. Himmler and then announce it. Okay, I think that should avoid the Civil War, hopefully. Stability and war support may severely go down, but at least there will be no civil war, and I think that's worth it. Okay, that's even less stability. So now, I have 8 stability. I have a total of... my base stability is 0. Okay, that's absolutely fun. Oh yeah, this time the French Revolution looks a bit bigger. Okay, I definitely need to support them. This is not good. Oh, look, guys, it's Otto Skorzeny. I know that this guy, he worked for Mossad after he this guy worked for both the SS and Mossad. I love history. By the way, this is just a limited intervention, just a limited intervention. The Accord may be begging Free France right now, but I am doing really well. I'm not... The volunteers will definitely arrive, but they probably will be too few. And that's 5 Australians just gone. I feel like these Australians just recently arrived and now they're just immediately gonna be dead. I absolutely mocked the French, look at that. Okay, so Hitler may have died, however, wait, hold on, I think, yes, I think, Himmler will become the successor. Alright, good thing that the council found Hitler's last note, and Heinrich Himmler yeah, German civil war has been avoided. Very nice. Okay, I am very dark now. Yeah, I feel like this is quite accurate to what will happen. New focus tree. There's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, the Aryan Empire. I will definitely make that. And there's economy, army stuff. I wonder how much I will conquer though. I will really like to conquer a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and because Hitler's succession was chosen, I don't think the Reich Commissariats will go into a civil war. So I'm also just keeping them. Yeah, this is a gamer moment right here. Never mind. Maybe the Reich Commissariats will go into chaos, but I will not. So therefore, I will have a much better time, and nothing will get destroyed. Just noticed I can establish a lot of contacts. Alright. Okay, well, every single French commissariat except Austria and these fellas have died, which kinda sucks, but I'll get them back in the future. Just directly also annex these French commissariats, so yeah, only this Reich commissariat technically exists. And also, I guess, Norway too. Okay, and Heinrich was assassinated. Well, that's interesting. I didn't have any involvement in that whatsoever. Oh right, I forgot I sent units to Serbia. I'm just gonna really quickly end this civil war. Okay, I just finished this civil war and Serbia is looking weird. Why do they have this part of Macedonia? That's a bit weird. And also, unfortunately, Eustachi is no longer in Croatia, so I lost an ally here, but I'll maybe get them back. Okay, now I have a couple of projects to do, and I can explore the Tibetan mountains. Yeah, yes, and also I can do just some CCTV stuff. I like that too. I feel like I should really hurry up with my focus tree and finish this focus to unite the Reich Commissariats because I'm not sure what happens if the Moscow Red Army events. I really hope they don't join the sperm Soviet government. Oh yeah, I just checked the description for Himmler's projects and unadulterated insanity. I mean, yeah, that's basically Himmler. Okay, on what perspective is this event written? Because you're experiencing psychosis. Alright, and time to finally reunite the Reich Commissariats. They will be under my boot once again. Sorry, Ukraine, but you're a bit weird, you know, I just have to annex you. And like subjugating my former subjects, it always just goes extremely well for me. Ukraine is back under my control and now it's an Ordenstat, and Austin is also my Ordenstat, and also Denmark is also now my Ordenstat, and it was previously not an Ordenstat, and it wasn't even a Reich Commissariat at the start of the game, it was just a puppet but still the Kingdom of Denmark. By the way, I have a pretty severe equipment shortage. I know that I could have just went to war with these countries individually, but nah, I prefer doing this the fun way. 7 research slots. Wow, that's the base game has only a maximum of 5. Moscovians back on the map. I got back most of my stuff, and also this guy. I know this guy. He basically created the Holocaust. He organized it. Not sure why the Caucasus didn't expect it to go back at some point, especially considering that I just recently got back Moscovian. Sorry, Mountainous Republic of the North Caucasus. Your flag may look quite similar to America's, but you're not as powerful as America. So apparently Armenia stole some of my stuff, so I asked them to give it back, and they did. So I own this, and also Georgia also surrendered. Guess time to restore the Caucasus. Real unfortunate that I can't just directly take Georgia and Armenia. So friends decided to be a little bit disobedient and left my and stopped being my puppets. So you're not gonna escape. Oh my god, the French is gonna die. Oh right, okay. So this mod uses this occupation stuff. I quite like that. I can probably just straight up directly annex France, but I think France and Brittany, yeah, sure. So I had an option between making France more like a collaborator state or or just a more of a Reich Commissariat state, and I decided to make it more of a Reich Commissariat state, and I think I also moved the borders up to the Vichy because funny, and Brittany still exists though. I don't like that. So I noticed that the next few focuses in this branch have like pretty big debuffs, so I'm just not gonna do them right now, and only after like maybe around the end of the video. Oh my god. India establishes diplomatic relations with us. You know, this is just historically accurate. Okay, what the hell is organic surveillance? What does that even mean at that point? Okay, what the hell is the celebration of France thing? I did not liberate France, I conquered it. What do you want with it? I give back France their course, which was just straight up Paris, but the liberation of France still exists, and if I press it, nothing happens. So I guess that decision is just forever just stuck. You know, I have a feeling that we may not be the great guys if us being literal Nazis wasn't enough. You know what? Sure, why the hell not? I'll just make a I'll just say that Indians are honorary Aryans. Okay, I feel like banning books is just yeah, totally banning books. What the hell, Himmler? Why are you so evil? Come on, couldn't you maybe like make a smaller ban? I don't know. Don't you know that friendship is magic? Gandhi's dream of nuclear annihilation shall be complete. I'm pretty sure this is actually just the name of a ministry in 1984. No way. Stuff's happening, stuff is happening. So the Vietnam War just happened, and I sense a little bit of a switcheroo here, you know, with some capitalist dudes being over here and the communists being at the bottom. And now I have basically the German version of social credit system. This is a certified CCP classic. Wait, Conquest of the Great Reich, okay. Do these decisions involve conquering territories? Because if yes, then I'm really going down this tree. Okay, what is the Toronto Accord doing now? Yeah, I feel like something. I feel like they're gonna do something to me, but yeah, I think I'll be ready for that. Okay, Toronto Court, I'm not sure what you're really trying to do with this, because yeah, the Russian Republic looks a bit small, and I don't think you can really support them that much. Hey, Toronto Court, hey, Toronto Court. The fact that they're established this commission right after the exercises makes me really suspicious. Whoa, okay, so Serbia now is at war with Croatia. I really hope that Serbia wins, because I pulled up into my sphere of influence. Oh yeah, I am playing around with the sphere of influence a little bit, and yeah, my sphere of influence, it's pretty good, and I'm still trying to get Portugal and Armenia to join in. And also Saudi Arabia. Hey, I did not get a warning for this. I did, you know what, I'm just gonna real quickly go back to the last save. Okay, now I put my troops on the border. I expect there to be more divisions. Hold on. Oh yeah. I have 8. My army is just more powerful. You know, hold on. Let me just call in everyone and just start pushing. Have a go. Yeah, Soviets, why did you think that was a good idea? They really thought that they were tough, but nope, I am the tough one. In fact, this looks to be so goddamn magnificent, and for me being able to move fast, I'm just gonna straight up make this a time lapse. So lovely United Soviet Union. I my guy. You really did this after going to war with me. So slow his brain is cooked, I think. Okay, well, as you guys saw, the casualties at the end of the war were around like a million and 12 for the Soviets, and for me a couple of thousand. Yeah, the Soviets were stupidly easy to conquer. Well, I mean, the Soviets tried to conquer me, but too bad for them. They just were too bad. Alright, well, we should look at the borders here. I'm not sure why this ordnance out looks darker than the rest, but sure. Oh yeah, and the whole conquest of the Great Reich stuff, yeah, it actually allows me to go to war with a lot of countries, and yeah, I think I'll do all of those things. Combat here is absolutely painful, like for this Turkestan I just took this their capital and that's it, they just capitulated, but here I am just suffering, even with air. Can you guys at least bomb them or something? Finally clear these things up, so now just a bit of the Balkans left, and Serbia still somehow hasn't fallen to Croatia, so maybe I should do something with Serbia. I wonder how fast I will progress with the Balkans, yeah, okay, Hungary's gonna die soon. I took out everyone, but Hungary is still holding on. Not anymore. And look at the borders now. These ordinances are really black for some reason. Actually, from over here, the borders are barely even visible, but slightly zoomed in. Yeah, they're interesting. Alright, there's one more country left, and it's the meatball one. This national spirit may not have a localization key, but it's very good. I'm not sure how ignore my problems will fix my economy, but sure, yeah, sure. Why the hell not? I decided to make sure that India wins their world war with China, and now stuff looks like this. Get wrecked, China. Why am I doing this? I have no idea, honestly. Alright, I still got the option to invade Bulgaria, so yeah, I noticed this last second, but Bulgaria is they're in the Mediterranean Pact. I'm gonna get some more extra land, but before that, should I reload the save? You know what? Nah, screw it. I'm YOLOing in this. Alright, Mussolini did die right before it invaded Italy, so at least Mussolini didn't see the fall of his homeland, and also I zoomed into Rome for some reason. I zoomed into Rome and nothing happened. I thought that Rome got nuked or something. It's already capitulated. Here's the KD ratio. Now I just need to capitulate Spain, and this entire faction is gonna be gone. Now, the thing with Esoteric Nazism, which is what Himmler believes in, is that they believe that Christianity is Jewish. So, I'm not sure if I should reform the Vatican City, but screw it, I'm still doing it. This KD ratio is, I'm pretty sure, even worse than the Soviets. Yeah, I declared war on Bulgaria and accidentally declared war on these fellas, and I still came out on top. Get wrecked. I could have invited Greece into my faction, but nah, that's boring. Why the hell is Greece just a normal puppet? I want them to be a cool color, and yeah, here's the borders. Why do I still occupy Spain? I'm finally starting to go down this main political path down of my focus tree, and I think for these two decisions, the events are kind of reversed. Pretty sure the mathematical revolution is supposed to be Irish mathematics, and Aryan science is supposed to be Irish physics. Okay, news about Germany only reached outside war just now? That took a while, man. I got them like, I conquered basically all of Europe except the British Isles, and only now the news came out? Damn. Alright guys, time to replace the old Jewish science thing with pure Aryan science. Oh boy, research speed, nuclear bomb stuff. Oh, that's okay. I will not be getting a third nuclear bomb this playthrough, and at least the factory output is good. My research speed may have been completely and utterly destroyed by Aryan science and paganism, but I have a lot of research lost. I think yeah, research speed doesn't matter that much. Plus, I researched practically most modern things already. And Himmler will now go to Agartha. I'm just not gonna say anything about this. You guys can just read this. Greetings, fellas, 3D of me recording this. I'm not sure if I will get any more expansion options, but if I don't, then I will make my own expansion because I still want to kind of make this a bit cooler. I decided to annex Brittany because I don't like how they just existed there and they were independent. Considering that I own Spain, I might as well just cut Portugal because I don't like how they just existing here, and well, the bad thing is that I can't justify war laws because the game rule for that is disabled, so I'll just declare war with consequence. And also, what Portugal's party is called the UN for some reason. I'm sorry, but you may be in the UN, but you're not the UN. Stop LARPing so hard, little bro. Fellas, I found a formula for some Tibetan medicine. However, this is a very important artifact for what I want to do. Mr. Schizo is going on a rambling again. Insane hell, Himmler saw the truth behind Hyperborea. BRB fella's gonna clean up the Caucasus real quick. Now, I have two very important choices to either make Germany into a northern side, so basically these fellas, or follow the prophecy. My stability may be not great, my political power gone, but I'm gonna become funny. Chinese invasion of Tuva? Okay, well, number one, I see a grammar error, and number two, how dare they, you know, I think I'll just make them suffer specifically because of that. Damn, there doesn't need this event doesn't need to be this long. In fact, that some of the text doesn't even show up. Can I click off the event anyways? Please, can I click off this event? Hold on, it's a group and no, oh. Okay, well, all the political power I just gained, I guess it's disappearing. Base ability also disappearing. Wait, no, this ability is now, yeah, the base final for this ability is now just 0. That's fun. Hold on, Himmler's project is still the same. So why the hell did this focus change him? Okay, well, what did the focus do? I mean, I guess now my name is Taurian Empire, which sounds cool, I guess, but come on. And anything else? If I get nothing else, then I am declaring my own wars, because screw you. How the bloody hell did Turkey manage to do... What's the casualty rate? What the hell? For every soldier that Turkey kills, my soldiers kill 1,469 Turkish soldiers. Oh my god! I am extremely close to surpassing the US in terms of GDP. I already vastly surpass them in terms of GDP per capita, but GDP still needs some work. I heard that Iran is actually the place where modern day Aryans actually live in, you know, the actual Aryans, so I think I'll go over there. Just remember that I helped out Iran with their whole civil war, so you know this is kind of my payment, you know, your entire country. This guy kind of looks like Ataturk with Down syndrome. I might as well just clear up this part of Arabia because if I don't, then it's gonna look kind of bad. Baghdad declares Arab state. Yeah, sorry, but I don't think this is really that much of an Arab state. Okay, some of these borders look disgusting. I'm gonna fix them real quick. Okay, fix up the borders a little bit. Just ignore that. Just ignore Telemont. Now, I would want to invade the Toronto court. However, there's another path in Germany, and which is the Goebbels path, and Goebbels path can actually go to war with the Toronto court, and it's actually the path. So I will not invade the Toronto court. Instead, I will go to war with China because I saw Tuvan. I kind of want to play this mod a little bit more. My army is still not fully in position, but I waited so damn long for the army just to get to China, so that I'm just going to war. I'm honestly tired of waiting. The Aryan-Chinese War, you know, that's an absolutely big name. I just realized that the UN headquarters is in China. Oh boy! That's all of the divisions that the UN has? Yeah, I know what I want to do. Okay, what the hell else could be a major, eh? Indonesia. Do I seriously want to deal with them? No, I do not. Alright, I decided to add in the mod which makes puppets my own color, and here's my sphere of influence, and yeah, India also has plenty of stuff. God damn. You know what, I think I'll leave this because I think this is like, these are interesting boards, you know, the Toronto core still exists, yes, you know, this is very good for a lot of reasons. I'm just gonna modify my own borders a little bit to make them a bit more schizophrenic, one might say. Here we go, okay, this looks terrific, oh my god. So yeah, I think I'll leave this off. I did enough stuff. It's also the TNO start date, and actually a bit more than that. So I played for like 10 years. That's quite a nice amount of time. Thank you fellas for watching my video. Subscribe, like, all that cool stuff, and till next week, hopefully.
Что? Какой результат, блядь? Какой результат?